Hello and welcome back to the stream. Today is January the 2nd and it's Friday at 6:12 p.m. here in California. What a day, what it's been. This was such a special day to have pass and being able to meet with people in my community, being able to share deep moments that go by very quickly. Just a few hours felt like nothing. And being able to share a meal together. And so I'm going to continue to consider and read. Okay, so let's go. Today is the creative act, and we are finishing off ways to break the sameness. Small steps. To create movement for a musician who was blocked, we offered him a small task. Which we said this yesterday actually, but write just one line every day. It didn't matter how good or how bad he felt about the line, as long as he or she was committed to writing it. If more came through, that was fine, but not necessary. By breaking down what seemed insurmountable into single lines, he was able to reopen the creative channel and eventually began composing entire songs again. This happened much more quickly than expected. Another way to break the sameness is to change the environment. If we're looking for a performance of a different nature, it can help to change an element of the environment. Turning off the lights and playing in the dark can create a shift in consciousness and break the chain of sameness from performance to performance. Other shifts we've experimented with include having a singer hold the microphone instead of standing in front of it, and recording early in the morning instead of at night. To access a greater degree of variation, one vocalist chose to hang upside down while singing. Change the stakes. Besides changing the external environment, you can also change the inner. If a band imagines that this is the last time they'll ever play a particular song, they're likely to perform it differently than if it's just another take. Other times, lower the stakes, such as during a rehearsal prior to recording, may bring out the best performance. Invite an audience. When an artist thrives on being in front of a crowd, we may bring in several people to watch a session. Being observed changes how an artist acts. Even if the audience consists of only one person who isn't part of the project, that can be enough. While some artists may overdo a performance for an audience and others may hold back, most tend to be more focused with someone else present. Even if your art is non-performative, such as writing or cooking, it will still likely change with an observer present. The goal is to find the specific parameters in each case that bring out your best. Change the context. There are times when a singer doesn't connect with a song, like an actor whose line reading falls flat. It can be helpful to create a new meaning or an additional backstory to a song's lyrics. A love song might sound different if sung to a long-lost soulmate, a partner of 30 years that you don't get along with, a person you saw on the street but never spoke to, or your mother. With one artist, I suggested singing a love song written to a woman as a devotional to God instead. We may try many different permutations while singing the same song without changing any of the lyric to see which version brings out the best performance. And that's what we'll end on today with Rick Rubin, The Creative Act. Beginning each day with a different mind, being able to see the love, see the perspective of others. And this way that we can shift our perspective is a muscle that I encourage myself and the rest of y'all tuning in to practice. The muscle of being able to see both sides of the coin, of choosing to identify and receive love that comes through, and really enjoy this life that we have now. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you next time.